Good morning and welcome to today's top 10 stories from TheMatrix newspapers, Friday morning, the 18th of April 2025. I am Esther Ajay. Now from our lead story on page 2, still concerning the River State emergency rule, fresh trouble for EBAS as calls for removal heighten. EBAS must be removed for breach of presidential order, says Falano. Says EBAS contravened orders contained in official gazette. From the Nigerian Bar Association, they say he is guilty of constitutional violations and undermining democratic governance. Over to page 3 from the global news concerning the US tariff war. Global market resilience is being tested again, says the International Monetary Fund. What we see is result of erosion of trust in international system between countries. Still on page 3, Nigerian and Chinese firms signed cooperation agreement to inject $2.5 billion into steel industry. President Tinubu governing remotely from Europe, and he will return after Easter break, and that's coming from Office of the Presidency. On page 8, in the early hours of Tuesday, unknown gunmen stormed the family residence of Senator Natasha Akpoti-Uduaghan in Ehima, located in the Okei local government area of Kogi State. On page 9, Chidima Ojukwu recounts finding Super TV CEO Ataga dead in Lekki apartment. Chidima Ojukwu, the prime suspect in the high-profile murder case of Michael Osifo Ataga, the Super TV CEO, on Thursday, told the Lagos High Court, sitting at Tafawa Balewa Square, how she found him dead inside the shortlet apartment in Lekki on June 15, 2021. The Speaker of the House of Representatives, Tajuddin Abbas, has declared that the National Assembly is the most underfunded arm of Nigeria's government, as contrary to widespread public perception. Quadri Yusuf Alabi, the 17-year-old who gained nationwide attention during the 2023 presidential election for standing in front of Labour Party candidate Peter Obi's convoy, has been released from detention after spending nearly 3 months at the Kirikiri Correctional Center in Lagos. Over to entertainment news on page 20. Helen Ati, the alleged Kenya baby mama of popular nightlife entrepreneur Pascal Okechukwu, also known as Cubana Chief Priest, has issued a dramatic warning, threatening to report him to a deity in Nsukka, Igboland, over his refusal to take a DNA test and acknowledge paternity of her son. Over to sport news on page 22 from the Europa League. Man United and Spurs seal places in the semi-finals. Now let's add this from page 3. 20 has been arrested in Lagos Task Force drug raid at Gowan Estate and Egbeda area of Lagos. Outrage as police officers seen receiving money from Chinese national. Now the force promises accountability. Now from Crime Boston News on page 18. The family of Monday Joseph has called on the Ondo State Governor Mr. Lucky Aiyedatiwa and police authorities to investigate the death of one Monday Joseph, who allegedly died in the custody of the State Security Network Agency, also known as Amotekun. Now you can read up more interesting news from all our social media handles and at the Matrix newspapers. Just subscribe to our YouTube channel to receive first-hand information from the Matrix newspapers. I am Esther Ajayi. It's Good Friday. Happy Good Friday to all our Christian subscribers. Do enjoy the rest of your day.